Let's see. It's Monday market review, everyone. So let me check the audio here very quickly for you guys. Sound check. See. All right. So let me jump in right away sa chart natin. Diretso na tayo kay chart. All right. And it's Monday. It's a fresh week, everyone. And as always, every Monday, what we do is to go back to the daily chart and have a fresh look. Again, tanggalin natin yung mga lines, tanggalin natin yung mga analysis natin from last week. Again, as much as possible, we want to have a fresh look of the market, right? So I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I hope you had enjoyed your weekend. And as always, reminder everyone, no, before we get so excited, and because Mike is, yeah, this session is purely for educational purposes and no financial advice is given. Again, reminder, trading is risky. Please apply trader's discretion. If you are to take a trade with me tonight, no one is forcing you to just follow the trades blindly. You need to be an educated trader. That's my suggestion all the time, right? Okay, so AUD/USD, again, starting off with the major currency pairs. We are still seeing this uptrend. In fact, ang inaabangan na natin ngayon is kung magko-continue ba itong swing na to, magko-continue ba yan o babalik siya, hindi natin alam. So how would we know? We will apply our support and resistance here. Okay, so knowing that this is the last resistance that the price have broken through, let's zoom out. Tingnan natin kung gaano ka relevant yung resistance na yan. So far using my line chart, I'm only seeing this touch right here. Though there's another one right there. I would think that this is becoming more relevant right now. Itong part na to, I will highlight it in orange. So yung peak na yon yung nagiging mas relevant to us today. So I'll have another one right there. Okay. So ibig sabihin, this is coming from the recent one. This is coming from at least last year. Okay. A level that's becoming relevant today. Okay. Again, recent versus the relevant level to where the price is today. Okay, so tingnan natin. Let's go back to the bars and see. So look at that. You have more bars touching this level right here too. Okay, and we are seeing a beautiful rejection here. Price have went up, though this one have been rejected pero bumaba din after. So yeah, we could anticipate for something like this. Yeah, kasi galing siya sa baba. Dito kasi ito galing sa taas, may momentum pushing downwards, right? So tingnan natin if that holds. Alright, or hindi, baka ito yung ma-anticipate nating mag-happen. So look at that, history leaves clues to whatever can happen today. So we have two ways again to look for trading opportunities. One is for buy, look for a buy, and the second is look for a sell. So let me just point out the zone right here first. So we have a thicker resistance where the price is trying to like break out of, but failed several times. So as you know, the thing that I always do if I see something like that, I put a rectangle there to remind me that this is a zone. So meaning I could possibly operate there, but this is very narrow at 30 pips. So ibig sabihin super quick in and out trade if you want to operate within that zone. Okay, so for me personally, I would love to see selling opportunities below the zone or buying opportunities naman above the zone. So yun ang mga titingnan natin. Again, yes, you can operate within the zone. I'll point it out in pink. You can operate in that area, pero please tandaan nyo, napaka-narrow nito. This is somewhere at 30 pips only or maybe less, knowing that you need to find your entry price. Pero from support and resistance, that's somewhere at 30 pips. Okay? So ibig sabihin, if not scalping, very quick in and out trade lang talaga, like 5 or maybe 10 pips lang, then get out. Okay? So the price is staying within that level. Puntahan natin sa H4 chart. Mapapansin nyo yung previous bars. Kung kita nyo pa rin, no? I think kita nyo pa rin itong mga white bars na to. So papansinin nyo halos ang isang bar nga halos tumama na dun sa ceiling and floor niya. So if the price intends to intends to stay within that range, so makikita natin by the bars, ganun din yung mga sizes niya. So if your intention is to trade within this range, ideally you look for those trading opportunities on a lower time frame like this one. Look at that shooting star right there. Ideally, that's a beautiful entry for a sell, pero sabi nga natin given the entry price, stop loss somewhere at 20-30 pips, or 30 pips. So ito on a 1:1 pwede. Right? Kung nakuha nyo yan kanina, that's good. Pero kaso nga lang, hindi siya dumiretso sa floor, umakyat siya kagad dun sa kalagitnaan. Do? So kaya nga sabi ko, within a zone, when you operate within the zone, medyo quick in and out trades lang talaga. So kung aabangan mo pa yung 20 pips, minsan hindi siya nangyayari. Dito maganda, oh. 'Di ba? Ang ganda nung from here, drop, sell, then buy, abot ton. Pero ito nagstay dito, then umakyat. So, yun lang yung challenge mo pag very narrow yung zone where you want to trade. Okay? Again, I'm just looking in kung ano yung pwedeng gawin now while the price is in the is within that horizontal levels. Okay? So, pwede dito umaakyat tayo ulit. So kung makit siya dito ulit, then we can go and have a quick sell again. Just in case, ulitin ko pa, just in case you want to operate within this zone. Okay? So just as simple as support and resistance or constantly support and resistance, you are to look for selling opportunities close to the ceiling as you anticipate for the price to go down, and you look for buying opportunities when the price is here at the floor level, looking for an opportunity to buy. Moving in that direction. So it's neither touching the ceiling or the floor, which the price is likely to go to the ceiling before it drops, just in case. So ibig sabihin, for short-term trades, I'll be monitoring my short-term positions here. Okay? Now, just in case the price breaks out, anong ibig sabihin? If the price goes up there and stays above, hanap tayo ng buy dito. The price goes down and goes here instead, hanap tayo ng sell dito naman. Okay? Oops, not a sell. Sell. Right? Sell. Okay? Hanap tayo ng sell dyan sa area na yan. So, not until that happens, nandito tayo sa zone na yan. So, kung mapapansin nyo, wala pa rin akong trading opportunities dyan even on a 30-minute chart. 15-minute chart probably, but not for a sell yet because my orange line is still above the blue one. So, pwedeng nagko-consolidate lang siya. Pwedeng mag-consolidate lang siya, meaning, dito sa maliit na zone to. So, tingnan natin. For me, though my orange line is above the blue, look at this price staying below this horizontal line right here. So still, it's not a high probability buy for me. So out muna ako dyan sa short-term trades. So, ibig sabihin, going back to our daily chart, based on that analysis, we can, or me personally, I can only consider myself buying when the price is above here. Right? Pag bumaba naman siya, nandito tayo sa below ng horizontal line na to. So, if you guys are taking notes or if you're watching this video now, on a later time, these are my horizontal levels for that zone. So, titingnan natin if we can see the price break out on either of these levels right here. So, that's it, 73.97 and 73.67. So, very narrow yung space, right? For, sabi ko nga, mga 30 pips lang talaga. Right? So, if the price goes up, buy tayo, pero pag hindi naman, sell tayo kung sa baba siya. Pero if the price stays within, again, please apply trader's discretion if you wish to trade that narrow of a sideways moving market. Okay? And my suggestion is have a quick in and out trade lang done. Right? Probably in this scenario, somewhere between just 10 to 20 pips or maybe less than 10 pips. So, very, very close to scalping. Okay? So, tingnan natin. Anyway, if we buy, ganito naman. Additional natin from today till Wednesday, because Wednesday we have a follow-up session in this one, right? If the price breaks through, ang question is hanggang saan naman, until what level the price can go up, right? And for a move down, how low the price can go. So, in this case, I have two horizontal levels. Dito muna tayo tumingin sa 3 months na chart kasi pinaka mas mabilis natin makita dito yung floor level. So, meron tayong dito na inabangan. I think, if you were with me since last week, or since we have studied EURUSD, ito yung resistance na tinitingnan natin. So, ibig sabihin, pag nangyari yun, not that. Pag nangyari yan, pag nag-sell tayo hanggang dito lang naman. So, this one's much decent room for selling until it hits this trend line. So, bago pa man umabot dyan, meron tayong at least 79 to 80 pips dyan. Right? So, kung ang target mo lang is 20 to 30 pips, definitely, mas maganda tong level na for sell. Right? If the price goes up naman, tingnan natin kung gaano kataas. This time, there's a need for me to zoom out further because looking at the last 3 months data, wala tayong nakikitang ceiling somewhere here. Diba? So, zoom out tayo ng konti. Enough na ba to? Well, as you know me, I'll always go to the line chart. Tingnan natin tong pinaka-conservative na to. Zoom out tayo. Tingnan natin kung if historical data backs up this shorter floor right here. Well, it looks like it is. From here, very, very close. Medyo tinatahi niya dito sa level na to, but this one is. Balik tayo sa bars natin to get a better view. Now, look at that. Beautiful, beautiful. So, it was a ceiling before. It was a floor here. Though may tinatahi siya dito, but it was a floor level here. Yeah. So, definitely, this is a significant level before the price can even go to that peak. Diba? Yung October 2021 peak. So, just in case lang, if you want, you can already set your horizontal line there. Okay? So, meaning, let me go back to the bar charts. Having those lines right there. Balik tayo. If we are to buy within the week, the levels that we need to watch out for as our ceiling will be this one. Ito yung sabihin natin exit 1 kung nakabay kayo. So ito yung exit 1 natin. At ito naman yung ating exit 2. So just in case you are extending your take profit, dun tayo sa 75.42. So again, if the price breaks out here, andun yung exit 1 natin. If the price breaks through the exit 1, then pwede tayong mag-extend nung buy natin until 75.42. Okay? So the levels are 74.58, 75.42. Okay? If you'll be asking how many pips would this be? This is a decent 58 pips. Yung other breakout naman will be somewhere at 80 pips. Right? So that's the trading plan for AUD/USD. For now, short term, medyo mas antayin ko yung breakout nung either sa ceiling or sa floor. Ngayon kasi very narrow yan. Pero pag gusto pa rin talaga natin i-trade, ideally sa lower time frame tayo go-operate doon. Now, once the price, again, reminder, once the price moves out of that zone, do not be afraid to change your bias. It will not be taken against your intellect or your knowledge, right? About the market. It's just that you're trading where the market is going. There's nothing wrong with just following where the market is going, which is actually what you should be doing. Right? You do not go against the market or the general market condition. Okay? So that's my take on AUD/USD. EURUSD is the next. Okay? Kanina nag-drop to after nung speech pero bumabalik na siya ulit. So very short term lang yung impact ni nung high impact news. Well, anyway, tingnan natin to. Well, we still do have that downtrend right here. Ito na yung ina-anticipate natin na pullback from last week. Nag-happen na siya pero hindi pa nangyayari yung another swing downwards. So, pwede ba siyang mangyari na within the week? Well, I'm still seeing an inside bar. Kaya kung mapapansin nyo kanina, meron akong parang triangle dito. I'm trying to see if the price can really show us momentum to either this direction or this one kasi medyo nagna-narrow yung movement niya dito right? So I think I mentioned this type of pattern several times when we started this YouTube channel, right? So but just a reminder for everyone, or if you're attending this for the very first time, we call this the symmetrical triangle. A symmetrical triangle shows indecision in the market. So if the market itself is undecided to where the price can be pushed, whether it could be the buyers dominating or the sellers maybe, right? So wala pa tayong nakikitang clear talaga na sabihin nating general sentiment ng market, diba? So neither the buyers and the sellers are showing strength. So as a retail trader myself, I cannot move the market. I cannot even slightly influence its move. So I'll rather wait for where the general market is going. Pero tingnan natin kung saan ba siya likely to go. If we base this for additional analysis right here, it could possibly go in that direction, right? It could possibly go in that direction, pero kaso nga lang may dalawang resistance siya na kailangang i-break dyan. Dito isa lang, no? Bakit ko sinabing possible na pumunta dyan? I'm seeing this ascending triangle here happening. So pag nangyari to, an ascending triangle is a pattern that shows you a push of the buyers more than the sellers, though there are some rejections here, right? Pero kung mapapansin nyo, right? Kung titingnan nyo sa baba, yung lows are not getting lower. So ibig sabihin, several times before, though the sellers are trying to, right, get back in, the buyers goes back again on a much higher level. So kung makikita nyo, it's buyers momentum, diba? Or significantly the buyers are winning the battle, okay, several times, di ba? Kasi mas mataas siya from the previous low. Okay? So, kaya sabi ko, ang unang bias ko is for the price to go up there. Pero pag hindi naman, there's no problem there. Let's see how far it can go. Kasi medyo close na to. It could possibly happen within the week. Right? Pag breakout naman siya, kasi dito alam na natin pag nag-breakout pataas, meron tayong a much bigger room there for buying, then another room right there. Right? Dito sa level na to or dito. So, you can see that right away. But if you cannot, well, for everyone's benefit, ganito na lang gawin ko. Okay. Then you can have this little zone right here where it was sideways before. So, gusto ko makita if the market can or will possibly follow that sideways move again. So, babantayan ko lang yung zone na yun, banda doon. So, ibig sabihin, magiging conservative ako dito sa area na to kasi mas maliit tong move na to. Right? So, that's it. For a buy, tingnan natin kung mag-sell siya. Medyo malalim-lalim pa. At pansinin nyo, medyo malayo na 2020 pa yung historical data na tinitingnan natin. But I think we went this far already on the previous analysis. So again, we're just removing our lines to have a fresh look of the chart today. Okay, as a new week started as well. So looking at my line chart, if you're wondering how I'm looking at this one and this one, okay? Though ito hindi masyado nag-touch, so ibig sabihin, if I go back to my bars, I'll go for an average. I will probably adjust this a little higher so I can have more touches there. So like finding a much conservative line or level, should I say. So, but anyway, ooh, interesting scenario. So just in case the price breaks down, almost the same scenario sila dito. And you have that move right there. So you have like a double support as well there. Okay. Medyo na-OC lang po. Gusto ko lang i-date lang kasi ito lang yung triangle na gusto ko makita. Alright, sorry. Uma-under minsan yung pagka-OC natin. Anyway, if the price breaks through, how far can it go? Or, well, at least going back to this data right here, same drill. I will draw another horizontal line here, anticipating for the price to go as deep as this one. Pero may nakikita tayong level dito. So, I will take that as a zone again. Again, a short term or a much narrower move, right? Which is, well, it's not. It's a 90 pip move. But yeah, I want to consider this just in case, just in case bumaba, di ba? Tapos biglang umakyat. So, iyak tayo dyan. So, kailangan natin monitor din to. Naging significant siya kay market at one point. So, just in case the price goes back there, we can also reassess our position. Or, if not totally close, you can just monitor if the price can really go through or not. Okay, so if I will go for a sell after that breakout, this can be a short-term trade right there. So at least 90 pips nga to. Pag nag-breakout pa, you have another 90 there. So technically, somewhere at 180 to 200 pips yung range na yan. Okay? In this case naman, yeah, somewhere at that number 2 yung pag-breakout. So pero mas magiging conservative lang for a buy because you have another level here to watch out for, almost just very, very close to the initial entry, right? So anyway, short-term trade, is there something that we can take today? I'm not really in the position to like get in on symmetrical triangles. I find that pattern a little bit challenging to trade, so I always look for the breakout from the symmetrical triangle, right? So I would say no for now on EURUSD. Kung mapapansin nyo, for the last couple of weeks, nakatutok ako kay EURUSD and suddenly now the market shows indecision. So kahit naging favorite natin siya for the last couple of weeks, if the market is not like really giving us good reasons to get in, then I don't have enough reason to get in as well. So that means we go to the next currency pair, yeah, which is GBPUSD. Okay. Again, reminder for everyone, no, if you have thoughts or questions and clarification about the currency pairs that we're reviewing, do not hesitate to comment, right? Dun sa either you can comment on the YouTube channel, right? Or dun directly sa Facebook natin, right? Or you can send me a direct message if that's what you're comfortable with. Okay? So I'm moving on to GBPUSD. Okay? So again, I want to focus on the last 3 months data here, pero it is looking like a downtrend na nawawala na siya dun sa trend line natin. Okay. But I think I would like to focus not on the downtrend but this horizontal line more. Okay? Mas easier yung analysis natin dito. Lagay natin doon. If you guys can remember, I have a zone here which is a little bit narrow kasi mas marami siyang touches dito. So, yeah. So, if you can consider that or if you want to consider that, that's totally fine. Extend lang natin yung horizontal line, no? Okay. So, still our bias for GBPUSD just like what happened a couple weeks ago. Ito pa tayo, pa-sell na tayo ulit. Nung after niya mag-drop, market na siya doon. Okay? So, pa-sell na tayo ulit. But what I'm seeing is double inside bar here. So in the world of bar patterns, a double inside bar means indecision as well. So it's very, very close to like seeing a symmetrical triangle. It's just that you're just looking at the last 3 bars. Symmetrical triangle kasi you're looking at it as a pattern nung chart, a chart pattern. Okay, so there are several patterns that you want to consider studying, right? If you want to go a little advanced with your technical analysis. So there's chart patterns and bar patterns. Okay, so the double inside bar is a bar pattern. Okay, while the symmetrical triangle is a chart pattern. So I believe you guys know the difference, right? So if not, yeah, you can always ask me to or send me a question so I can clarify it for you. So here, sell tayo kasi nanggagaling siya sa resistance. A little bit more curious. Meron bang historical data that supports this level right here? Yes, we have that. Look at that strong floor level and look at that. The price have broken through. Now, looking at the bigger picture, let me just play with the this chart patterns right here. Look at that. You're still seeing this downtrend, the bigger downtrend. Okay? Pero sabi ko nga, I would not, or I would focus on not on the downtrend but the horizontal lines this time. Kasi bakit? Though there's a possibility of price moving in that direction, right? It needs to break through this thicker line right here, right? So meaning, as long as the price stays below, my bias stays as a seller. Pero pag ito is lumabas na siya dito, if not tomorrow, maybe on Wednesday, my bias will change, right? To buying, right? Dun mag-iiba yung bias ko. Kailangan mag-break out siya. Well, of course, as always, kailangan may solid tayo na retest dyan for us to be really convinced that the floor level can hold this time and will be buyers this coming week if that price breaks through. Pero pag hindi, I will still be looking for sell. In that case, can we look for that sell now? Well, unfortunately, I got in for an early sell. If you guys can remember that on Friday on a 1-hourly chart. Ito po yung ginawa niya sa akin. Well, we were just anticipating for a short-term breakout, but it did not happen. So good thing that we have a stop loss protecting our account. So, ito yun eh. Kung tama ako, tinanggal ko natin kasi yung mga lines eh. Anyway. But I think this is the one. Yun na nga. Ito yan. Ito yung level na tinest natin. Sideways dito, naging floor siya dito. Then may false breakout. Then tinetest niya to, bumaba siya dito. Then for that shooting star. Pero hindi nangyari. Umakit na naman siya doon. So at least we cut the losses somewhere here. Kesa umakit pa dun sa mataas na mataas. Right? So ngayon, we're looking for another selling opportunity. Okay. Again, I'm on the 1-hourly chart. I can possibly go and try this out again. Pero looking at the recent price, look at that. The lows are getting higher. Kung maalala nyo to, yeah, it is looking like this ascending triangle right here. So, ibig sabihin, is this a good selling area for me right now? Not really. Kung mapapansin nyo rin, medyo nagiging komplikado yung analysis natin. So, ang ayaw natin mangyari is analysis paralysis. The easier way to do this is to go to the next currency pair instead. That's how I want to take it. Pag hindi ko na siya mahanapan ng entry price na yung kita ko kaagad, right? So, if it takes me a little bit of time to identify my entry levels, okay, so I don't want to force that trade anymore. I'd rather focus my energy to a much clearer currency pair. So, in this case, just a trading plan or to share to you my trading plan here. If the price breaks down below this purple line, saka lang ako magre-reconsider ng sell. So, medyo nagiging komplikado yung analysis ko dito, banday. So, again, that's one sign for you to tell yourself, sandali, medyo nag-overanalyze na ako. So let's see if I can, right, wait for a much clearer picture, right? A much clearer picture. So sell at this level, sa baba, pag umakit naman doon, buy tayo. So that's my take for GBPUSD for now. So basically, it was not greatly affected by um, that European news earlier. Pero I would say, yeah, that we should watch out for Chair Powell to speak tonight, and let's see how the dollar will push GBP in this case, all right, or the same as Euro USD as well. Okay, so it will be in an hour, right? And let's see how the market reacts to that speech. Okay, unfortunately, we don't have the draft of the speech. If only we do. Napakadali sanang masabi ko ano yung magiging impact niya, di ba? Madali sanang masabi ko ano yung pwede niya maging possible impact. But in this case, we need to wait for the general market sentiment, okay, to show us what could a retail trader possibly do. Okay. Um, let me see here. Oh yeah. So yan lang muna ang tig natin sa GBPUSD. I want to jump in now to NZDUSD. Same drill. Let's delete all the horizontal lines that we have and have a fresh look on this one. Okay. Again, focus tayo sa for last 3 months, nag-uptrend. Almost again, identical siya sa AUD NZD. It's just that, hindi nga lang parehas na parehas. I mean, yung mga sizes na bars tsaka number ng bars na talagang na-stride at saka nag-drop, diba? So, tingnan natin. Okay, tingnan natin if this can also be influenced by the USD news tonight. Okay. That's above. So from here, I want to focus on my horizontal lines. Kasi alam nating uptrend, though pwede siyang bumalik dito for this little pullback before jumping again. We need to understand that there's a floor level there that the market needs to break through before bouncing up again. Okay. How strong is that horizontal line? Well, look at that. It was a ceiling before, though there was a false breakout. It even failed after that breakout. Then ngayon, tinatry niya ulit. So hopefully this one holds. Then we can buy again. So historically, look at that. Dito rin, pababa. Ang ganda ng momentum, pero failed. Right? Though this one has a better chance for breaking out. As you see, yung build up ng price dito is like really giving you good signs. All right? So parang if you're a football fan, it's like Barcelona is lost, having back-to-back losses here, and just recently they trashed Real Madrid with 0-4. Yeah, 4 goals to none. I love that. All right. So let's see if NZD can hold that position to still push the price higher. Yeah. Let's see. Ano ba yung nagiging cost delay dito ng pag-breakout niya more than just the news, right? A quick look could possibly be this reason right here. In this level right here. Tingnan ko. Yeah, possible ito eh. Meron siyang mga short term dyan na ano, and this is becoming a short term resistance. So mapapansin nyo, karamihang currency pairs na tinitingnan natin ngayon, no, it's either just trying to break out or it's staying within that small zone. In this case, I don't think this is narrow. Well, it is a little bit. Mas mabuti na yung measure natin kaysa tingnan lang. That's about 46 pips right there. So still, if you want to operate within this level, same advice, right? You might want to consider short-term trades there instead. So tingnan natin. Let's see if we can try that out. Can we jump in on a short-term trade? Parang tapos na yung dito ah. And if you want to be a little OC right here, you're seeing this small consolidation here. Little breakout. Napakaganda sana kung nag-continue to, pero hindi. Nag-i-stay siya dito. Well, ito na, nararamdaman nyo naman, no? Medyo nag-over-analyze tayo. Do gusto natin mag-entry. Mararamdaman mo yan, parang ang dami mong tinitingnan. Diba, pag bumibili ka ng shoes, parang, uy, gusto ko, bilhin mo kagad. Pero yung parang, uy, gusto ko nito. Tapos paglingon mo, uy, meron din dito, kung gusto ko to. Tapos litong-lito ka na kung anong sapatos gusto mong bilhin. Leading sometimes, if talagang ganun kaka-addict sa sapatos, binili mo lahat. Pero in some cases, like, ayoko na, next time na lang. Right? So, parang ganun. Parang, dami-dami mong gusto. pero hindi ka naman makapag-decide. In this case, if papasok ako dito, 12 pips, no, I don't want to operate within this range. I think I need to pass on GBPUSD. So again, that's in this case, still a breakout will be watch out for. I will go for a buy on that area right there. I'll go for a sell in this area. Mas malaki yung room for buying and selling outside of this zone kasi. Alright, if I zoom out again, look at that. If the price goes out, then you'll have a much clearer room right there. Somewhere here. Yan, at least makapag-ready ka dun sa bounce pa lang the breakout. Right? So that's my take on NZD-USD. Wait, sandali lang. Curious lang ako. Well, almost the same lang din naman. 50-50. Right? Dito is like 50 pips. Pero very, very late na tayo. Kung kita natin sana yung pinaka-peak or kapag umpisa tayo mag-sell dun sa resistance. Well, I'm just curious. I want to go down to my 15-minute chart. No? Sandali lang. Oh yeah, it just crossed. It just crossed. So short-term trade possibly. If you want to go for a quick in and out trade, I could possibly go for a 10 pipper right here. Pero out na kagad. So early talaga. So far in this case, oops, pinindot ko. Medyo wide yung spread natin. So if that case, 6, 3, 10 right here. Should be a quick in and out trade. No, I'm trying too hard. Yeah, sabi ko na kanina, pass na ako. Well, it leads me to like, let's try too hard. Yeah, well, you'll feel it. Okay. Anyway, so let's go back here to USD CHF. I had a position here already. Well, of course, same drill. Let's go back to like clearing the chart so I can show you why I have a position there. Okay. So, mapapansin nyo, I have my buy entry here and a stop loss here. Okay, at one point, malapit na talaga siyang ma-stop out dito, like 12 pips away. Pero bakit? Bakit ka nagbabay dyan? Kaya anong nangyayari? Okay, so just looking at this data right here. Okay, balik tayo dun sa, same drill, right? Line chart. Kung mapapansin nyo, yeah, my entry price is above where the horizontal line is, yung previous resistance. So, binrake niya yun, tinitest niya. And from here, I want to see the breakout, right? Though, the daily chart is still not done. Okay, and it looks like it's becoming a shooting star. The price can possibly go back down there later on. I'm totally okay with that. We have a stop loss anyway, so it it means I will not lose everything on the account, right? But instead, the one that I intend to lose lang. Okay, just in case the price won't break through. But where's this confidence coming from? Why are you thinking that the price can go up? Well, number one, dito pa lang sa short-term move nito. So I want to see that test to really go in favor of USD CHF. And well, scary lang dyan is what if I'll be hit by the whiplash tonight after that news and suddenly the price goes back up there. I'll just reassess my position or maybe add another buy entry later on. But anyway, second reason, okay, again, this is just short-term trade. I would like to set my take profit there later on. Yeah, ito lang na level na to before it can possibly break out or before siya mag-reverse, at least take profit tayo dyan. Okay? So if you see the price is coming back again to the entry, right? So, yan dyan nanggagaling yung confidence. It's quite a strong resistance here. Okay? And it's acting like a floor level. All right? The difference is, look at this. Looking at this at least 3 months momentum, the price is pointing in that direction. So again, I'm not discounting the fact that it can go here before going up. I'm just testing if the price can stay above that horizontal line. If not, okay lang. Change bias tayo to see if we can go for a sell naman afterwards. Okay? So, where did I got myself in? I'm checking that on my 1-hourly chart. Another reason for that sell is if this downtrend can continue really on my 4-hourly chart, I'm just catching this quick buy right here. Kaya nga, wala talaga akong take profit dito. It's a monitoring level here, right? Same goes with the H1 chart. Look at that. Look at those swings right there. Yung waves, yung cycles na makikita nyo. So, I'm anticipating for a move in that direction. Our take profit will be somewhere here, right? So, kung extend siya, pwede siya doon. Right? So, ito yung mga monitoring levels ko now. Just in case, price goes down and it breaks out, then I would change my bias. And starting, if not tonight, tomorrow, I will look for buying signals after, right? So, kung hindi nangyari yung gusto ko, totally fine to change my bias following where the market can go. right? Dalawa lang naman ang pwedeng mangyari dyan eh, right? Up siya or down. Di ba? Mag-up ba siya or magda-down? So, siguro ikaw na yung pinakamalas na kada buy mo nagda-drop si market, kada sell mo umakyat siya ulit, di ba? So, it's quite difficult to happen to you all the time. Not less like, kahit siguro sadyain mo, no? Kahit sadyain mo, right? Down to, buy ako. Yeah, up to, sell ako. Kahit maging super kontratista ka, di ba? I think it's like virtually impossible to like lose 100% of the time, right? Like every time you trade. Anyway, again, the confidence is coming from how I understood where the price is and where the price is likely to go. The entry price is based on the spin bar right here or low test bar. Okay, so at one point the price have tried pero nagsa-sideways siya dito short term. So at least for the last couple of hours, hindi talaga nagsishow ng dominance buyers. But hopefully, we can see that move at least for the short term. Yeah. Okay. So let me see. So that's my take on USD CHF. It could be the same thing for USD CAD, right? For everyone, again, have a clear view. Delete natin ulit yung mga mga lines. Okay, that's from last week. So we're not really seeing a trend here. The price is generally just moving from one range or from one level to the next. So this is my major horizontal levels. Yan yung major horizontal lines na makikita natin at least within this period of time. Okay. And if you can remember, we have a short-term sideways here. Eventually, the price have broken through it, right? Tapos, from here, may rejection na naman siya dito. Yeah, look at that. May rejection na naman dito, hindi siya nagtutuloy. Right? So, ibig sabihin, after this smaller sideways, nagiging wider na yung move niya, but still, it's a bigger sideways market there. So, if I want to like patch where it can go again, so medyo nandito siya sa baba. On the daily chart, I could possibly go and set an entry price right here if this becomes a potential bullish engulfing. So technically what I'm really waiting for is for this current bar to go a little lower, right? At least brace the floor here. Later on, I will set an entry price here for a bullish engulfing. So kung hindi naman, a sell will be likely my position, if not tomorrow or the next couple of days, right? So, yeah, on the daily chart, hinatay ko lang po ito bumaba lang ng konti for a big bullish bar, right? So, tingnan natin kung kaya niyang pumunta doon. Pag hindi naman, then sell tayo, okay? Your 4-hourly chart to the 1-hourly chart is showing you a bit of consolidation here. So, medyo nagsa-sideways siya dyan. So, wala pa talagang confidence whether the buyers can really get back in. Kaya nga wala pa akong buy entry point dyan. And same thing with the sellers, right? If the sellers have dominated already, sana nakita na natin siyang bumagsak. Pero yan, nagko-consolidate dito, nagsa-sideways siya dito. Papansinin nyo. So, I want to be a little conservative on this one. And I'll go for a daily chart trade on this USD CAD pair, right? Mamaya tayo dyan. Balikan natin, sana bumaba siya ng konti pa. Konting-konti pa. Tapos, set na ako ng pending buy. Yeah? Pero nasa daily chart siya. So, expiry niyan siguro hanggang like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. tomorrow, right? So, USD CAD, USD JPY, look at that. Ayaw talaga ng pullback mangyari. I was waiting for that pullback since last week, pero ayaw niya talaga. So, having a fresh look here again, tingnan natin. This is an uptrend right here. Oh, no, sorry. I apologize. Not an uptrend, but more of a ascending triangle na na-break niya. Like that. Look at that beautiful breakup right there. Okay. So again, binabalikan na natin to ha. Okay. Ito na yon. Look at that. Losing. The sellers are losing this battle right here. Look at those buyers really pushing the price upwards. Till the breakout. So ngayon, kaya nga nasabi ko sa inyo last week. Oops, sorry. Gaya na sabi ko sa inyo last week, ang inaantay ko talaga is yung pullback, yung correction. Pero hindi nangyayari. Look at that. The dollar is really, or dollar yen at least, right? On dollar yen at least, nakikita natin strong si dollar. So technically, for you yen pairs, you might want to check kung ano yung nagiging performance ni yen across the board. So you can check AUD yen, Euro yen, GBP yen, CHF yen, right? NZD yen, right? Tingnan nyo yung performance ni yen across the board. So possibly you can also go long on those pairs as we see that the yen is kind of weak compared to seeing it on USD CAD and USD CHF, right? Okay, so zoom out tayo further. Zoom out tayo further. I want to go back to understand where the price is now and what level it is testing. So papansin nyo kahit June last year wala tayong nakikita dyan. So I need to zoom out further. At ang pinaka-relevant na nakikita natin, oh, this is interesting. Yeah, I think no, I did not mention this. So look at this floor level here, right? Becoming the ceiling here, then a breakout niya. So this could possibly really hold. And we're seeing this price from 2016, yung pinaka-peak ng 2016 is the price that's being tested now actually, right? So if we go to the line chart, andyan na siya. If we can be a little conservative, balik ako sa 3, no? Sa 3, sa line chart. If I want to be conservative, I want to include this part right here. So doon nangyayari yung horizontal line at 1836 or 11836. Well, really looking at this in the past, look at that spike from 2014. Can it really happen to dollar yen again? I'm not really sure, but yeah, it is looking like it's gonna happen, right? Another push right there. Kung magbe-breakout pa siya, hanggang saan na tayo? Abot na ba to ng 22, 21? Tingnan nga natin. Possibly at 21.48. Yeah, this one. Dito siya. So if it holds, then hanggang dun tayo. That's a beautiful thing to see if the price can really push that high for us to buy. It's about 300 pips at least, right? If it can go there. Pero nga sabi ko sayang pullback pa sana. Pero nag-pullback na to eh. Right? Look at that short-term pullback. Yeah. Look at that move right there. So ang gusto ko talaga kasi sana makita yung malaking correction muna after that rally, right? So, but anyway, I'm not comfortable getting in on this trade yet. I really want the price to be on a level where I am must relax on taking a position. So in this case, I'm putting off USD CAD again on my immediate watch list or top of my list. Okay, so still I am on USD CHF, AD USD, GBPUSD, Euro USD. Oh, sorry, not Euro USD. Euro USD will not be on the top of my list. So my top will be USD CHF, where I'm currently in. USD CAD will be for a daily trade. NZD USD, look at that. If we got in on a sell, we got in too early there. So not really. I need to see a breakout. GBPUSD, I really wanted to for a sell earlier, pero right. So technically, ang priority ko ngayon is AUD-NCD, AUD-USD. If this, yeah, there you go. As we speak, it is now a little higher again. It is trying to break out there. Look at the 30-minute chart. I think the 15-minute chart, yun. Okay na, pullback na lang kailangan natin. Kailangan natin ng pullback. I-test mo tong level na to, then buy tayo ulit. That's a beautiful breakout there. Love it. Okay, so yeah. Top of my list is still USD CHF. AUD-USD will be next. Since nagbe-breakout na to, and USD CAD for a daily chart buy. Yeah. So Euro US, I want to see the price break through dun sa symmetrical triangle. USD GBPUSD still on that zone. Same with NZD-USD. So we'll see how these currency pairs perform for the next couple of days. We'll have a follow-up session on this on Wednesday for our midweek market review. So again, that's it for me today again, guys, on a Monday. All right, sabi nga nila minsan di maganda yung movement na market, but yeah, for me technically it's not the day, it's the market setup. If there's reasonable setup to get in, right, I'll go and jump in. Sabi nga ng mentor ko, if you see an opportunity, right, you go and grab it. But if you don't see any trading opportunities, then might as well pass and move to the next currency pair. Take a trade that you can be confident with. If you're stressed with those trading decisions or the analysis alone, then meaning you're not doing it properly. Because again, trading should be fun, everyone. Happy Monday. Have a pipful week. All right. Happy hunting to each and every one of you. I want to see you in the next session, Wednesday, 8:30. Have a wonderful evening, guys. Bye for now. I'll see you on the next session. Bye.